Repeat after me and raise your right hand, Andy, if you will. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
to perform my duties in such a manner as to honor the trust of the membership. I uphold the charter and bylaws of this association and protect its interest in all times. Commit myself to the goals and purposes of this association and refrain from using my elected position for any advantage of any person or special interest.
And
conduct myself in such a manner so as to bring credit to the Louisiana State Medical Society. Very well done. Now,
the LSMS has a long history of great leaders who served in this position. And I'm here to promise you tonight that I will dedicate the same tenacity and commitment to this office to fight for the patients and physicians in Louisiana. Many of my fellow physicians that I graduated with asked me, why are you so involved with all this? For me, what started as more of an obligation with a new practice really became something different 12 years ago. In 1999, I attended my first AMA meeting in Orlando, and I walked into an auditorium full of thousands of physicians. It struck me quite literally this was the house of medicine. I got goosebumps, still do. These weren't physicians that were there to learn how to do some new plastics procedure, how to do a scope. They took time away from their families, their practices, flew thousands of miles across country, just for the single purpose of making medicine better for this country. The idealist in me was impacted for life. Tonight, what I'm going to talk to you about is change. To say that the House of Medicine is in a state of flux is an understatement. The House of Medicine is on top of a seismic fault. We know medicine is changing, it has to. Our country is at a crossroads. The current system simply is not sustainable. However, with great change comes great opportunity. But if medicine is going to survive as a profession, not become an occupation, physicians have to adapt, evolve, and lead in the name of the patients who have entrusted their care to us. People say that we're reluctant to change. That's not true. On a daily basis, we incorporate and research new ideas, medications, and technologies into our armory against the ravages of nature. Physicians are only opposed to change that does not improve the quality of care that they offer their patients. As this debate continues, our patients must remain at the center of every decision we make. As physicians, we see some positive aspects with the healthcare reform law. More patients are going to have access to the new system. There's going to be greater focus, accountability, and demand for quality and safety in the delivery of healthcare. There's a new recognition of the importance of medical integration with patients' total health continuum beyond episodic care. As the ultimate advocate for our patients, it is our responsibility to use our knowledge to focus the current debate on improvements, not politics or political agendas that interfere with our ability to provide care for our patients.
Amen.
That's the first time I've gotten an amen. Physicians must be the drivers of this transformation. It's simple. We're either going to be at the table or we're going to be on the menu. If healthcare is to make a true, positive, sustainable revolution, it must be led by physicians. So now's the time to make a choice, to change or not to change. Government can't do it. Insurance companies won't do it. And our patients desperately need us to do it. Our challenge will be to remain the captain of the ship as the perfect storm hits us from all sides. We have to steer strong, even as the very fabric of the ship is torn apart. We can't get lost in our fight over SGR, quality standards, Medicaid access, RAC audits. We must remember that the ultimate goal is high-quality, safe patient care supported by medical evidence and led by physicians. There simply is no substitute for the knowledge and expertise we have painstakingly accumulated over the course of our careers. The best policy, the best strategy, the best opportunity that we can take is done by remembering who we are and why we train to do what we do. There'll be those that continue to attack our profession and attempt to erode the traditional roles and responsibilities of the physician-patient relationship, but we have allies in this fight. Hospitals are trying to coordinate care and address the entire continuum of patients' healthcare needs. The patient safety movement is strengthening, gaining ground. Patient groups are becoming more active as transparency improves throughout the healthcare system. In short, the rest of the system is finally recognizing the importance of providing healthcare the way we learned it. So here I stand, wearing the medallion, which, by the way, is heavier than I imagined, feeling the weight of the responsibility to lead us in the year ahead. So where are we going to start on this big task? I'll tell you what I told a newspaper reporter a week ago when he said, "You're about to become the youngest president of the LSMS. What do you hope to accomplish during your tenure?" I told him tort reform. Funny that comment didn't make it in the article. It's estimated that defensive medicine costs the system over $45 billion a year. We can stabilize these costs and decrease unnecessary tests and procedures by changing the Constitution. It's time to give the legislature the ability to set the malpractice cap. We cannot allow for the continued uncertainty of a single court decision to fundamentally change our system, expose our colleagues, and chase the best and brightest out of our state forever. It will be in the forefront of the things I hope to accomplish. Recently, we witnessed historic elections. This year, we will have another historic opportunity. It's vital that we stress to our colleagues that they must not only join the fight with us here, but add the strength of their numbers to the rolls of LAMPAC. We know that membership is vital to the life of this society, and I will concentrate and make membership a major focus of my presidency. In this room, in this society, are the ideas, the resources, and the people to make healthcare in Louisiana the best in the country. We must forge our ideas and recruit our colleagues. We owe it to this profession to engage other physicians, not just established physicians, all ages, all types, as many as we can all over the state. We have to commit ourselves to training the next generation of physicians and defining the importance of this sacred trust. We must engage members and non-members alike, demonstrate to them the importance of this organization and their responsibility to this profession. We must grow new medical leaders and give them the tools to carry medicine into its next evolution. Over the past year, I've gotten a lot of questions. Some people didn't bother asking questions, they just assumed I'd lost my mind. But the heart of what they always wanted to know was the same. Why is being the LSMS president important to me? Why am I doing this? To put it very plainly, I am honored to be a physician. I'm honored to be a member of the LSMS. And I'm lucky. And I am truly humbled to serve you. Like you, I'm committed to steer us through the challenges ahead to advance the art and practice of medicine. I'm determined to leave the state of healthcare better for our children than when we started. I want a sustainable healthcare system that never compromises quality, ethics, or access. So my answer for why I want to be president of the LSMS, the best answer I could give, I'm doing it for my children. Thank you again for the trust and faith you've placed in me. God bless you all, and God bless the Louisiana State Medical Society. Good night.